Pokemon is one of the biggest franchise, and like most big franchise, the fans try to interact with it too, either by making fan games, and Pokemon is not different from that, as people try to make their own fan projects too, like Fakemon regions, and it's always nice to see how the fans want to do. So I thought of, what if I try to make a fan region? So today I'm gonna tell you one of my crazy ideas. What if Pokemon was cross Ben 10? How would the Pokemon cross Ben 10 region work? Well, that's what I'm here to tell you today. Now let's get started. Oh, hello there. I'm Professor Tennyson. I'm busy researching a phenomenon found in the Omni region, similar to the same creatures just like in the Alola region called Ultra Beasts. It's unknown of the true origins of these creatures, and I want to research about them. And I don't mind if you might help, grandson. Your dear Grandpa Max. So this is Grandpa Max. He'll take place as the professor in this region. He's trying to study a special Pokemon, as this region has Pokemon similar to the Ultra Beast, and he wants to find out about their true origins. That's where you come in and decide to join in a road trip to help him. But of course, you'll have to also have other people to fight, such as a rival. Ben, stop messing around. This is serious. Start catching Pokemon instead of always slacking around playing your Horiyama Slammers. So this is Gwen. She'll take place as the rival of this region, essentially being the more snotty, nose-bred rival that always wants to get on someone's nerve. And you'll have to battle her in different parts of the stories. Now let's get to the starters. Starting off with a grass type starter, it's going to be based on Wildvine. It's a pure grass type that loves to plant seeds and move around with it weirdly. It says that this Pokemon hates mushroom based Pokemon, and one of its biggest rivals is Amoonguss. For our water type starter, it's gonna be based on Water Hazard and also crabs in general. It says that this Pokemon stores water through its tubes and can blast full forces of burst of water. And for a fire type starter, it's going to be based on Heat Blast, one of the most iconic Ben 10 aliens. Right now, this Pokemon is still in its hard, durable shell, but it says that it can run pretty fast despite it only being a first form. So tell me, which of these starters would you like, and which one would you pick as your starter? The Omnitrix in this game will take place essentially being the Pokédex. It will allow you to research about this special Pokemon, as the Pokédex still don't understand of what this Pokemon truly were. So you have to use your Omnitrix to find out the data of this new special Pokemon. It also works as the HM. Instead of having to use for Pokemon and HM slaves, this one will transform you into one of the Pokemon that is required to use an HM. This will make it more efficient for instead of you having to fill your team with one random guy. For boss battles in this game, that will be separated into 10 different boss fights, and then the gym leaders will be 8. For the 10 boss fights, they are all having pieces of the Omnitrix, based on what that one of the iconic Ben 10 games for the PSP, where Ben's Omnitrix got lost some of its pieces. And for the 8 gym leaders, is just for him trying to become a Pokemon master, as most Pokemon kids want to do. So this is how I want my Pokemon Cross Ben 10 region to be. If you like the idea, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe I'll even try to plan a full part 1 and start to build a story. This is still a pretty small idea, but if it continues to have multiple views and I see people actually like the idea, then I'm planning to actually make this thing pretty big. I want this region to be something that will be very memorable around my channel, and maybe even get some guest stars to help, like famous PokeTubers, to even voice act, as most of this is made by me and with just a few budget. But if you still want to see this continue on, then just don't forget, just a simple like and subscribe won't hurt a bit. So that's about it. See ya, and tell me what do you think about this.